Hello out there, and get ready for it. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's George in at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got R.J. Barrett. Jalen Brunson is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, B.A., and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
And it's stolen by Rose. Over to the left wing, and here's Brunson from the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Wall against Rose. To the paint. Wall gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Rose. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Wall.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ, hard work has paid off. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To the middle. Back to Brunson. Wall against Rose. Pass to Robinson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. They get it back. And he lays it up and in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the 2nd round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Barrett. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he gets.
You know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kennard comes in for Wall. And he makes all 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside.
Man, I can't believe that he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Barrett can't hit. The Bucks trail. Lopez passes to George. Kennard with it. On the wing, Holiday. George outside. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
And the Knicks miss again. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's Holiday. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
It's stolen by Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo, right side. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
For the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Toppin. And Fournier is subbed in for Brunson. The Bucks also with a sub. Batum is checked in for Paul George. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
.141 left in the first. Pass to Reddish. Off with the layup. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Batum, guarded by Barrett.
Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Batum. And he buries his first look.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Here's quickly into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Fournier for 3. Batum pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. Lopez with it. Picked up by Fournier. It's stolen. Quickly with the ball. Averaging around 5 points a game. And Fournier with the basket. On the assist by Quickly.
Quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
And they get it back. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Fournier. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. From the low block. And too long on the shot. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience when it...
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Cam Reddish is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Quickly in the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Bucks. John Wall comes in for Drew Holiday. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Now, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And yep, it's good. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Batum. George with it. He's against Toppin. Nice move. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rose, plenty of space. And it's New York scoring again.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Wall with the block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense.
Pass to George. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. That's good from George.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, and he's in his prime right now. Probably the top 2-way player in the league at his position.
Rose can't connect.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End-of-game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Pass to Wall. Back to Batum for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Kemba Walker, he's checked in for Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Inside, Robinson with a steal. Rose against Walker. Here's Rose. Pass to Reddish. Toppin inside. Walker covering. A nice shot by Toppin.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
And here's Kennard. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Now here's George. Here's Batum. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
For the Knicks, Barrett's checked in for Toppin. Fournier comes in for Brunson. And quickly subbed in for Rose. Quickly up top. Floats one up, and it's good on the lay-in. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, you got an open look from deep. Let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Batum. George, left side. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Barrett with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Drew Holiday comes in for Batum. And it's John Wall in for Kennard. Robinson passes to Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got John Wall. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Paul George, and it's Holiday in a shooting guard. Fires in the triple.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Wall, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Toppin. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, "My goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move."
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. And Karki, look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's gotten much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans.
Back to Wall. George passes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And that one's good for Brunson.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Brunson defending. Shot to stop the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Pass to Ibaka. Holiday with the ball. Guarded by Rose. Back to Holiday. It's intercepted. Fires from the line, and it's blocked by Ibaka. A nice shot by Toppin.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Holiday passes to Lopez. Rose against Holiday. Back to Lopez. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Quickly is checked in for Rose.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Barrett. Here he goes from 11 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barrett's got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Pass to Ibaka. Brunson defending. Ibaka, good. Ibaka's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Ibaka is a fighter. Someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
Here's Hartenstein. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Here's the floater. And a nice layup by Quick. Give him 8.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once, as well as they're shooting.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Quickly finds Fournier. Here's Reddish. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Back to Batum. Outside, Hill. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. George has got 5.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
New York has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Pass to Quickly. Fires for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fournier, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Fournier. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And the first one at the line is good. Whiteside, he's checked in for the Bucks. Ibaka comes in for Batum. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Pass to Reddish. Wide open. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
On the wing quickly. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's New York, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Cam Reddish is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Quickly in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Rose outside. Pass to Reddish. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. And Milwaukee's shooting at about 44% so far. Antetokounmpo outside. Kennard against Rose. Antetokounmpo outside. George passes to Kennard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Up top, Robinson, defended by Whiteside. Back to Robinson. Rebound, Milwaukee. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Kennard against Fournier. Fires from deep. Kennard can't get it to go. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
He all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Counted from distance.
And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Here's Reddish, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Quickly. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Drew Holiday comes in for Ibaka. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, with Giannis on the floor, B.A., he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one. New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Up the floor. Here's Lopez. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Rose. A shot from the high post. Kept alive. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Brunson finds Robinson. Barrett with it. Now here's Rose. He's covered by Holiday. Throws it up high. Lopez with the steal. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Brunson. Back to Rose. Down low. Here's Toppin. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside Barrett. Back to Rose. Pass to Barrett. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far. And in the 2021 Conference Finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were held by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, you know, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome. They came out and had a couldn't win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. Pass to Walker. The three is up. And Toppin pulls it down. For New York, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Back to Quickly. Cashes in the 12-footer.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And they recover it. And he jams it home with authority.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's New York now. They've scored 10 straight. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Hill. Oh, he tries a three. And Toppin pulls it down. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Knicks.